Spring fever time as we welcome in John Harper, and Harp's second straight game with a home run for Mauricio. What can he be for this team this year?
It's a great question, Eamon, because he's got a lot of potential. We've heard about him for years now, and he had an MVP season in the Winter League, so he's just kind of continuing on from what he did down there. And he's developed into a big guy with a lot of power. It's hard to see him really staying at shortstop, and that's not an issue anyway with Lindor there. I'm not sure if he can be a factor this year. I think Beatty's ahead of him in terms of third base. And right now, from everything I've heard from the Mets, they want to keep him at short just to keep his trade value as high as possible, because if he could be a big trade chip for them at the deadline. Although, you look at that offensive potential, man, I'm not sure you'd want to trade that, because it looks like there's a lot of power in there. For a guy, even if he can't stay at short, he looks like a kid who could really be an impactful offensive player.
Yeah, it sounds like a pleasant problem to have, because you have no position for him, but he's obviously talented, and maybe he can bring back quite a load in a trade. All right, Luis Guillorme, 2 hits, including that double that we saw in the highlight. How critical will infield depth be for this team this year?
Yeah, it's important. We saw it last year. Guillorme played a huge role for this team, and I would expect him to do the same thing again, because you just never know, especially if Escobar isn't hitting right-handed pitching, which he had a problem with last year. That's why Guillorme ended up being like a platoon at third base for a while there before there was injuries and Beatty came up. We're not sure. I think Beatty will probably start the year in AAA just because of his defense, but Guillorme is huge. I mean, he's not going to give you a lot of power, but he can get on base. He's going to play an average, and he's going to play Gold Glove defense at second or third and back up at short. He's going to be an important piece for this team.
All right, you said back up at short. That led me to my next question. Francisco Lindor doesn't come out. I mean, do you have to rest him a little bit more moving forward when you have so many infielders?
Maybe, but he likes to play, and good for him, because we've seen enough of load management in all sports these days. So, and I don't know. I mean, there was talk last year that he was tired, maybe a little down the stretch. I don't know. I think he can play 155 to 160 games if he's healthy, and he wants to play. He wants to get out there. And this year, without the shift, he wants to go out there and dive around and make all kinds of great plays. So he'll be fun to watch.